Hey guys, this is Jackie, otherwise known as Heart to Heart Readings. Thanks for joining me today. Okay, excuse me. So I can connect you to spirit, I can connect you to loved ones, and I just realized my mic is right here. Let me grab my mic. Let me reposition this. Sorry, you guys. Okay, and we're rolling. Let me just say that again. I'm Jackie, otherwise known as Heart to Heart Readings. I can connect you to spirit and loved ones on the other side. I've got my amethyst right here. My sister gave this to me. A previous boss she was working for just didn't want all her crystals, and so she gave it to my sister, and now I have one of her crystals. Okay. By the way, if you would like a personal reading with me, a deep dive into your situation and your energy, go onto my website, hearttoheartreadings.com. Now, let's get started. So I feel like this opening message is for somebody in particular here today. I find that my guides always like to do validation readings at the beginning instead of general ones for people, anybody opening this video. Okay, so the card that we got is Awakening by Archangel Gabriel. I'm feeling that this very much has to do with children, with nurturing children. So I don't know if you're a student. For some reason, I'm hearing studious. So this person is really studious. Whoever is connecting with this, for some reason, I see you as very little. So there's a sense of having to nurture that little part of you. Okay, they're saying, they're showing me it's important to protect the little ones. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you work with kids or if you work at a school. Whew. Yeah, it's just important to safeguard the little students in this classroom, and protecting them. It's possible that there might be a situation going on at home for this child, um, or lots of ideas going back and forth, and this child doesn't know who to trust, really. This kid is really sensitive, and this child just wants to feel a sense of the ability to trust somebody, but he or she can't. And they're not looking for a role model, they're just looking for somebody to depend on. Hi, Angelino. And yeah, I don't know, this child is very lost. So if anybody knows what is going on here, um, this person just needs somebody to rely on. Goodness. And by the way, the text, it reads, look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. I wonder who this is. I'm going to draw another card. I really want to know. As a teacher, it makes sense. Are you a teacher? Oh my God, I had no idea. I'm also a teacher. What do you teach, Angelino? Okay, so I drew a second card. This one says Seven of Air. It's kind of hard to see. There you go. Can you see it? It says plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. Yeah, this kid just feels like Like there's a storm going on around them, and nobody's really supporting this kid. You know what? This kind of reminds me of a student that I have at one of my classrooms. I've been teaching arts and crafts class and also English classes. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I teach English too here in Japan. And they want to keep they want to keep his story private, but mm, yeah, if you see this like one child where there's just so much going on around him, surrounding him, a lot of adults, trying to chime in and say what they think is right for this child, and like the family is fighting. Um, but this child doesn't feel like he's the center of attention, despite the drama that's um, created by his topic, the topic of this kid. And he feels more so that these adults around him are really immature and they're just fighting just for the sake of fighting and like being right. So he's not really seen, basically. So whoever this kid is, he needs lots of support right now. He or she. And you might notice the child's anxiety too. Poor baby. Oh, that's so good. Angelina, what ages of students do you teach? Wow, 5 to 30. Holy crap. That's incredible. That is such a unique perspective, those age differences. I only teach the younger ones. I don't teach adults. I'm too afraid to teach adults. Ugh, I'm like zoning out. Hmm. Let's see. What should I do? Angelina, your what? Your zodiac sign. Can't English. It is. I like both. All of them have their particularities. Oh, interesting. Interesting. You're a Libra. Okay, so let's do a reading for air signs. Wow. My good friend is a Libra. Do Libras talk a lot? Because my friend talks a lot. Okay, so air signs. You got the card Knight of Earth. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, a guardian angel. Okay, you know what? Interesting enough, I did a reading for myself a couple of days ago, and the card said windfall. And I was like, huh? And my angels told me that there's going to be massive change coming up and to not resist it. They showed me that I would resist it, but they want me to go with the flow of the wind, of the change. And what I feel for Libras is that they are really good with going with the flow. They're showing me to you, they're showing you to me, Angelino, that when shit hits the fan, when there's global change, Libras tend to stay above it all. It's very much like actual weather. What is the study of weather? I don't remember. But anyway, it's very much like physics, right? Like when the wind is pushing and pushing and pushing, you're at that like upper fuck, I can't I don't know this shit. Upper stratosphere that there's like levels in the sky. Like there's like the earth and then there's like that layer above the earth and another layer and another layer and another layer. So imagine the wind is below you. Libras stay on top while the rest of us are just like, oh my God. And you're, hello, BU. I like that name. It's super cute. You're at the top and you don't get swayed. Libras don't get swayed when shit hits the fan. They're just like, well, there's tomorrow. Next week is coming. So what? And I love that it says the guardian angel. I love when angels appear in my day to day. Like for example, yesterday I was watching oh gosh, I was watching Love on the Spectrum on Netflix. Love it. And they're like, "Oh, look, they're statues of angels." And it's just like, I know my angels are just saying like, "Hello." I love that stuff. But anyway, you're a bit behind. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's weird because that's not what I see in your energy. Um, but anyway, in terms of this change coming forward, I think what they're showing me, Angelino, is that you're not going to be very swayed by it. Um, it's very much a, well, fuck you guys. That's what I feel. But let me see in terms of like the general air signs. Yeah, I feel that this impending change that's coming up for everybody, um, air signs are going to be the ones that have the easiest time. I really don't know what's going to happen, but it seems pretty global, which is interesting. And hello, if anybody is here to get a reading, to talk to loved ones, to get advice from the other side, look at the description for the links to donate. It's 888 for a reading. I hope so. Change scares me lately. Well, yeah, it is scary. But oh god, I have to sneeze. Sorry. Excuse me. Show empathy. Oh my god, I love that name. Hi. But in terms of change, I kind of feel like you more so need to stop listening to other people. Um, a lot of fear that we feel is because we're absorbing people's energy, that we're listening to stuff that we don't need to listen to. Show empathy. It is 888 for a reading. But I'm curious, what is your question? God, my allergies are so freaking bad. And it's like not even allergy season here in Japan. Teresa, hello. I texted my guy A today. He spoke to me rudely, and I don't know why. Mm. Well, if you would like a reading, you can go ahead and donate for it. I like to I like to really how do I explain this? Hitting? I don't know what you mean, Teresa. But I like to really go into somebody's not psyche, that just sounds so intrusive. I like to really help people when they're going through something pretty deep. So if you have anything like that, you can go ahead and donate 888 for a reading, okay? What? Hiding something? What are you hiding? That sounds scary. What do you think about that, Angelina? Do you think that you're just absorbing people's messages? Hmm? Hiding something for show impact. Oh, that sounds really scary. I don't know what you're trying to say, Teresa. Also, I just said your name in Spanish. Whoops. I don't know why I did that. Oh, Angelina, I'm learning Spanish. But in Barcelona, you guys speak Catalan, right? You're gifted. That's great. Love that. Oh, thank you, Pisces. Oh, that's so nice. Well, since everybody's here, why don't I just do a general reading for anybody or for everyone? I can't English. Let's do it. So, for everyone here, I'm going to do a general reading. Ooh, okay. Wow. That just came out. It says 5 of Fire, competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. Okay. Are you guys like in a fight with somebody or something? I know you just said that. Show empathy that you're having trouble with somebody, so maybe this will answer your question. I feel like there's miscommunication, and this is for everyone, okay? Yes, a collective reading. I feel like there's miscommunication, and I feel that one message is going this way and the other one is going that way, very much like an X that you see here. And nobody's getting what the other person is meaning to say. Um, so if you're struggling with somebody or you're for some reason you go throughout your day and you have like a really heated discussion with somebody, you need to clarify your words and you need to ask them like, I didn't understand what you mean earlier. Can you please explain to me? I think I didn't get your meaning clear enough. That needs to happen because God told me many years ago that most fights come from miscommunication, which I think is such an like every time he speaks, it's always so prolific and omnipotent. But I always remember that when I fight somebody. Like, maybe I just didn't get something right. So, yeah, keep that in mind today. It's going to be a pretty heated discussion between some folks. I can feel it. So, make sure you guys clarify your two meanings, okay? I, Ari or Ari? Ari, the Aries diva. It's good to see you again. Oh, you live in Canada. Nice. Alberta. I don't think I've been there. I've been to Quebec though when I was like 10. Oh, Ari. Okay, got it. How are you doing? Well, now he has to reach out. I'm sure he must be going through something, but I'm just tired. Oh, okay. Well, that's no problem. If you're tired, you don't have to reach out. Oh, thank you. Hello, Vixie. And that's good, Ari. I'm glad that you're doing well. He is playing with her emotions. I don't know. So if anybody would like to get a reading from the other side, from their guides, from loved ones, or from even their pets, go ahead and donate for a reading. It is 888, and the links are down below. I have so many new people here. It's really nice to see you all. I'm happy to hold this space where we can all come together and be happy. Teresa, I feel that too at times. Oh, I do loved ones who passed on. I am really good at talking to people that have used to live here and that are now on the other side. Do you do love readings? I do, but my love readings, it's very contextual. Like I really get into the context and really into the emotions of both parties. Sometimes it's really, really simple. It's really it really depends on what comes out. But yes, I do love readings. How is the other side? I don't get these things. Like, how are they feeling? What should I look forward to next in love? My love life is so dry at the moment, drier than a desert. That's funny. So, Ari, if you would like a reading, go ahead and donate for a reading, okay? The links are down below. Oh, no, like talking to the past ones. They are just like how they are or how they were living. However, they're much more at peace. They have much more clarity. And what I mean by that is spiritual clarity. And when you have spiritual clarity, which you can totally have here, it's basically just joy. They're joyful. Okay, great. I'll wait for your donation and then you can post your question. I'm sorry, I keep sniffling. I have the worst allergies. That's nice. It is very nice. Yeah. I have personal stories, but they're not my stories. And like I want to say it, but then my guides say it's not your stuff to say, so I keep reeling it back. I can't donate right now at the moment. Maybe some other time when I have more money. No problem. I'm gonna get a hold of you in a few days when I have a donation for you. Oh, thank you. That would be great. And then we can check out what's going on with your situation. I never thought there are gifted ones, like they can see things and vision when I got this stupid freaking heart, this little button here I can never see. Oh, when I started watching tarot, that's when I realized that's really cool. Now you have a whole world to explore. I don't even know, everything. I feel like I have like such a little snippet of what's going on the other side. It's very much like the ocean, like the bottom of the ocean. There's so much we don't know. Okay, I got your donation. Go ahead and post your question, Pisces. And Teresa wants to talk to her mom. Oh my God, that would be great. I would love to bring her forth. Also, a reminder for everyone to take their omega-3s. It's very good for you. Talk to you in a few days, Teresa. I won't be here on YouTube in a few days, so if you want to do a live reading, you and I, sorry, not live, a private one, you can go to my website. Otherwise, I do a 1-question reading and a 2-question reading that you can purchase individually on my website. Okay, Teresa. Otherwise, I'm here on, it would be Saturdays in America. Okay, so Pisces says, wondering what's coming in love. My focus has been on career and family, so I would like to know what's coming in love. Okay. Okay, let's see. Bye, Teresa. Have a good day too. Whew, interesting. Hello, Maria. Oh my gosh. It's good to see you on YouTube. Why did I just get so nervous? It's so weird. Okay. So, Pisces, oh wow, how interesting. You got the water cards of this deck. There's fire, air, earth, and water. You both got water. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Eight of water, a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual, and emotional growth. I'm just reading these cards out to you. And 10 of water, a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met, trustworthy relationships. Okay, so I see two men. Um, when I was shuffling the cards, I kind of felt like a sandwich. Like there's two men, and then there's you, and there's contention. And what I mean by that is there's a moment of stress where you're deciding like, oh God, like, is it this one or is it this one? Well, this one, he looks really nice and he has a nice family. And, but this one over here, he just looks like he's got the whole package, like his personality is on point. So it looks like you're going to be like battling between, oh, like, who do I pick? There's this moment, this woman is walking away. There's this moment where all of that kind of just goes away. It's very much just like if you imagine what are those inflatable jump house. There's a jump house and all of a sudden that air just goes away, just like that pressure will dissipate immediately and you'll know who to pick. So basically what that means is that during this moment of contention among these two men, um, when there's a stressful period, the one that sticks it out is the one that's right for you, because the one that leaves is the one that doesn't have the guts to be there with you in the good time and the bad. So that's what's coming for you in love. Yeah, this guy is a really good guy. I really feel that so clearly. He's humble, he's sincere. He's financially protected as well. I don't know if he's like a banker or if he has like a really nice job or he comes from a really nice family. He really knows how to take care of him and his needs financially. So he's really good with money. Um, Obviously, he's not like he doesn't look like a big spender, so he looks smart with his money. Um, he might come off as frugal, um, but yeah, I just get the sense that he has a healthy conscience about his money. Phew! And we always wanna know, when is this gonna happen? I don't I don't like to do time because if it comes in 5 years, I feel like you could always just ask your guides and just be like, "Can you make this come faster?" And they're like, "Okay." Because what I've learned recently is that your expansion, it also affects everybody else's expansion around you. It affects your kids' expansion, your joy. It affects the earth's expansion, their joy. You know, so it's like whatever you want, like whatever that's gonna make you happy, it's really important. So just ask your guys if you're just worried it's gonna take too long. Is it someone from the past? Um, I'm not sure about the past thing, but it's a friend. Oh, if you mean like a past lover, I don't feel that the right guy for you is a past lover. He feels very much like a friend. Friend. I'm still working on my inner self, so I'm in no rush. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, and I feel, you know what, like when you're and this isn't like a direct cause. It doesn't mean that just because you're not in a rush, you're in a rush that you will have a partner or not. But when you're not in a rush, your vibration is just a lot less convoluted, more clear. So in terms of attracting that, it becomes more of an expectation as opposed to a worry. Can I have a reading in private? Yes, you can. You're talking about, like, when you buy one from my website and then I email the audio reading to you? Is that what you mean? Oh, no, Pisces, thank you for coming. Okay, yeah, no problem. I can do that. Just go ahead and send your question, and we can do it like we usually do. And by the way, when you guys get a one question, two question reading from me, it's not through Skype or Zoom or anything. I record the audio and I have a photo of the cards and then I email it to you. You're welcome. Also, it helps to know that if you're practicing to be a medium, it's really difficult to do readings on yourself because your anxiety gets in the way, your fear gets in the way. So, if you've ever wondered why it's so difficult to do for yourself, that's why. I'm going to do a reading for fire signs since I'm a Sagittarius and I don't know what the rest of you all are, so I'll just pick fire sign. Oh, okay. So it says, make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Okay, let's see. Why do I just feel like a sense of school? I don't know why. School just and the first reading that I did for everybody in the beginning of this video also mentioned a kid in school. Um, so and I also feel that Archangel Gabriel, um, he's going to be really important within these past few weeks or so, or even the next few months. Um, there's just going to be a big shift, and a lot of the little ones or the innocent ones, or maybe even like our own inner child, are going to need a sense of protection. So if you feel that you're quite vulnerable and sensitive, I would also call in Archangel Gabriel. In fact, I will also do that for myself. But yeah, that's just a little thing. So this very much has to do with school. And I actually see a crowd of children. Um, mm, a lot of children are going to be affected by what's coming. And honestly, this feels a little bit dark. It looks like just what's coming for the kids. um, I don't know if this is violence. I don't know if this is like a some kind of another pandemic. I don't know. I don't want to freak anybody out. It just feels like these children are going to be very vulnerable. Um, this is odd, but I feel like Archangel Gabriel is asking the adults to step it up for the little ones, even for the little ones inside of us. Um, because what's coming and what's ahead of us, it's not going to be easy. And we need to be calm, collected, and we need to be proactively envisioning that everything's going to be fine. I know that sounds really scary. Let me draw another card later. Mm. Oops. Oh, I got your message. Let me see. Let me just finish this one. So it's important to have courage and to be brave. That's the important thing. Have courage, be brave, and be the ones to step up for the little ones. And Lupita, if you're still here, Lupita, let me see. Let me go back onto my website. I don't even remember myself how much the reading is. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So let's see. I'm just waiting for people to pop in. Earlier there was a nice little wave, but if the wave dies down and there's nobody to come, I'm going to close it and then I will just do that reading for you, Lupita. Okay, so let's see. I did air sign, I did fire sign, and then let's do water sign. I feel like I have so much water signs that come. I don't know what it is. Like I just attract the water signs. Okay, so water signs, you got life experience. So whoever is here and is a water sign looking at this, you're a really sweet and sensitive soul. Call in all the sweet and sensitive souls, water signs. So it says life experience Archangel Shamuel, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. Okay, I feel that whoever is watching this that is a water sign, you're a bit of a hermit, bit of a social hermit, and you need to get out there. Why? It's because at this point, having social relations is very much eating food, right? It is your food. It's an important nutritional thing for you. Okay, I see that your guides are going to be escorting previous friends, acquaintances, and you're going to be meeting up with people and chatting with them. Obviously, that's going to be your choice if you want to go out with them or not, but social aspect is going to be pretty important for you. It's important for you to relate to other people and see how people are doing. Because at this point, I kind of just feel like when you think about life, you no longer think about what's outside of your head. It's only what's in your head. And you need people to bounce ideas off to get those social juices flowing again. Okay, water signs. Let's do one for earth signs. I hardly ever do it for earth signs, so let's do a reading for the earth signs. And I feel, that if you would like to test out my abilities, or if you see that I resonate with you, if I'm suitable for you for a reading, you can look at the beginning. The beginning, I always do a general, and if you feel that I'm right for you, then you can keep on watching. Okay, earth signs, this is your card. King of Fire, motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. It says focus, focus, communicate with vision, and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. Okay, I feel like you're in a creative slump. You have these juices flowing. You can succeed. But the problem is that you feel stuck. And what it is about earth signs is that when they go through an obstacle, they're it's not your vibration, it's your body. Like your body just feels so heavy that you feel you cannot climb that wall. And I'm not saying that you're like that. I'm just saying as an earth sign, you have a heavier how do I explain it? Heavier energy. But again, I'm not saying it's depression or anything like that. Or it could be. You could be prone to that. It's more like, ugh, like this is too difficult. I can't do this. It's more like that. I think that you need advice from somebody. It literally says advice from somebody creative. This could be a water sign or an air sign or maybe even a fire sign, obviously the other three, that will boost your energy back up again so that you can continue to move forward. I really think that the goal that you're trying to go after, you just need solutions and you need to know where to find them. This is not something that you should be doing on your own, otherwise you'll keep hitting a wall and crashing. So this is doesn't also it doesn't mean that you need to find somebody that you know. It could be an inspiration from something on YouTube, right? It's something like that. So whatever it is, look for those solutions. Don't do it by yourself. I think that we just need to remember that sometimes. Like whenever we're going through something hard, we need to ask our guides, "Can you help me?" We don't need to do things alone. We never should. And this is super random, but I'm thinking about parents and how now this like we have nuclear families and there's no such thing as grandparents coming in and stepping in, or there's no such thing as the village come in and help to support our children. It's very much like that. It's like, how did we just become so lonely? Hmm. So if you are here to get a reading from me, you can look in the description and donate for a reading. Otherwise, I will be signing off because there is not much activity in the chat. So I'll just come back next time when it's a little bit more vibrant. Excuse me. And if you're wondering who I am, what I do, I'm Jackie, otherwise known as Heart to Heart Readings, and I can connect you to people from the other side. This could be your loved ones. This could be pets that have crossed, your guardian angels, your spirit guides, all that good stuff. I find that when people cross over, they're much more simpler on the other side. They live a much more happy life, and they're really here to help you because they don't need help anymore. They've got the whole heavens with them. So a lot of the times they're thanking me for connecting them to their loved ones here on earth because they can help you. Okay, so I don't see any questions, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Again, if you would like a personal reading with me, go onto my website, hearttoheartreadings.com, and then from there, we can connect you to the other side. So I am signing off now. I hope to be back next week, if not in 2 weeks. So if you miss me, go onto my website for a reading. Bye bye.